Hello everybody and welcome to the Buy4 Entertainment YouTube channel. My name is Loaded Die and this is going to be our playthrough of Stardew Valley. We're going to jump right into it. I already have the character customized here, ready to go. We're just going to go with the standard farm though. That's usually my go-to. I was going to do the Riverland farm, but you have to be kind of creative with the space, and to be honest, I don't think I'd be able to do a good playthrough with it. My guy's going to be named Randy, just because I was watching South Park the other day. We're going to be on Integrity Farm. Randy's favorite thing is going to be Integrity. It's probably pot, but the world needs a little bit of integrity. I'm a dog guy personally, so we're going to have our animal preference as a dog, and we're going to jump right into this. And for my very special grandson. I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. Must be casual Friday with that guy's hat. Is that guy dead? That guy's dead. I forgot about that. They just left him there? They didn't do anything about it? Oh, what happened to Jim? Oh, he died. Oh, they didn't let his family know? No, we just left him at the desk. Dear Randy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Integrity Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's a perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? For what it's worth, I probably would have just sold the farm and pocketed the cash. But that's just me. Hello, you must be Randy. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. This is Integrity Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite the big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage? Clearly. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Right off the bat, just insulting my house. Met her 5 minutes ago. I don't judge your life. But don't listen to her, Randy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. Alright. The mayor gave us some parsnip seeds to get started. Alright, to those of you new to the game, you have to start the day watching television. The weather will tell you the weather for the next day. And the fortune teller tells you if you have a luck bonus or a luck... I don't know what I even call it. Or if there's a decrease in luck. So today we're going to have a little extra luck, which honestly really won't help us out too much. Luck usually comes into play when you are mining or when you are fishing. Neither of which we can do yet. So that's not really anything that we have to worry about. And living off the land usually gives you different tips for the game. Yeah, that one says chop wood. You know, wood is an important resource in this game. Now, obviously, I feel like that's kind of a given. That wood is an important resource. Got some mixed seeds. Mixed seeds are good. It's essentially, they're free seeds. So it's just a little extra profit for you. Everything in this game is about return. You know, everything's an investment. And you want your return to be maximized as much as possible. Alright, let's chop this guy down. Oh, guess it would be better if I used the axe and not the hoe. So if you leave the stump, then the tree will go back, but I kind of want to keep this whole part clear for right now. So for the majority of the trees, you will see me chop them down in this area. You will see me chop them down fully. Rocks are good too. Rocks can help you in the mines. You can use them to build staircases at one point to get down to the next level. But you can also use them for fences, different, to craft different items to kind of make your journey a bit easier. Let's chop down this guy. Not even the saplings will be spared. Alright, start off. Actually, it's a little high up. I don't want to go up there. I'm going to be down here. He gave us 15 parsnips, so we're just going to lay out 15 spaces. Nothing crazy. There we go. So parsnips take about 4 days to grow. So they're good for some quick cash right offhand. But they aren't the most profitable. When it comes to the springtime, I usually go for cauliflower and potatoes and green beans. They take some time. Oh, you know what? I might as well plant these mixed seeds. I forgot about them. Those are the most profitable crops for spring, I believe. If you can get strawberries, they're also very profitable. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The sounds in this game are some of my favorite things in the world. Like walking on cobblestone in this game is amazing. So we have to introduce ourselves to all the villagers. That's kind of going to be mostly what this first day is about. Just talking to the different villagers. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I've always got hot coffee and cold beer at the ready. Alright. This is the calendar. It tells you all of the villagers' birthdays. So you can give the villagers gifts, and if you give a villager a gift on their birthday, I believe you get like 1.5 or 2 times the normal effect. So you get essentially more friendship with that villager. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving into that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Well, Abigail, just so you know, that's trespassing. And that's a punishable offense. Hey, it's Mr. Randy, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, so we're going to buy 2 beans. Let's see, how much money do we have left? 380. 3 cauliflowers, and maybe we'll do 2 potatoes. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's just sell them the sap, and we'll sell them, and we'll do 2 potatoes. Checking the trash can, sometimes you find some good stuff, if it lets me click it. There we go. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Well, as long as my other grandparents don't get jealous, that sounds good to me. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Oh, alright, George. Oh, hey. So you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. Oh, alright, thanks. Hey, kid, the name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. I mean, she's not wrong. If you're not a jerk, most people will, be totally fine with you. Nice little lesson there. Let's see, trash can. Nah, nothing good. Hello there, welcome to the Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with my entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display. But I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or minerals out there, would you let me know? Yeah, why not, Gunther? And he also gives you rewards if you give X amount of items to him. So it is worth it to an extent. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Upgrading our tools is one of the highest priority things on our list. Better tools means less energy expended for things. You know, for example, chopping down trees, as opposed to 10 chops, it'll take like 8. So it's a big help when it comes to energy. Welcome to the JoJo Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, JoJo Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a JoJo member, I'll be delighted to make your transition a joyous experience. Okay, thanks. You can't talk to the cashier. She doesn't have a name. She's just the cashier. That's Abigail. Will I be able to run into Harvey in here? Nah, no Harvey. I didn't talk to Caroline yet, did I? Hello, you must be Randy, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here. And have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. For a second there, I totally forgot how to speak. That was horrific for me. Oh, aren't you? You aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. You know what? I don't think I actually spoke to Pierre either. I really don't remember. We'll figure that out later. Because buying things from him doesn't actually count as speaking to him. You're kind of just talking. You know, it doesn't really count. Ah, my inventory's full. Anything I can throw away? Let's throw away this coal. One piece of coal isn't really doing me good right now, and I don't really need it for anything. That bridge right there can be repaired with 300 pieces of wood. That is something I try to get done early, because, you know, I mean, you guys saw how I just picked up shells off the beach. Sometimes Elliot's down here, so let's take a look. Over there, you get more shells, and you can also get sea urchins. So it's just another added things for you to forage, which honestly is just extra coin in your pocket. Oh, there's Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Elliot looks like the kind of guy who brags about going to, like, very, very expensive art showings, but doesn't actually buy anything. He just gives off that vibe. It's a very specific vibe. Only select people give it off, and he is one of them. Talk to Emily. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Thanks. Can't tell if Haley was in there. No. Nah, I couldn't see Haley in there. Anyone here we can say hello to? No. No one to say hello to. Alright, chop down some more trees. Oh, Hallie's over here. I don't think she'll let me. Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait. There we go. Oh, you're that new farmer, aren't you? Oh, I'm Haley. Whenever she's taking pictures by the lake, or actually that's a river. Whenever she's taking pictures by the river, you can't talk to her. You know, it just always says that she's too preoccupied to speak to you. I think that's really the only. I don't think there's any other villagers that actually have have that. Like, I think you can always talk to everyone. Twice a day, I think. And then they just don't have any more dialogue for you. But, yeah, Haley has that one situation there when she's by the river taking pictures. You cannot speak to her. Let's see, is Marnie in here? Yeah, oh, so is this little girl. Hi. Oh, Marnie's not in here. That was Hay. Oh. Oh, there's Leah. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. Spring is lovely. Alright, we're gonna go back and plant these potatoes. Oh, actually. Do I have anything I can eat? No. So we're not. We're gonna save the potatoes and the cauliflower for tomorrow. If you pass out, it's kind of a pain. You wake up with like half energy and the next day. And early on, when you really can't cook anything, or your funds are limited to buy food, it's just not an ideal situation. Oh, let's talk to Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Well, he doesn't like it here. Demetrius? Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying local plants and animals for my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. I do still need to speak to Maru and Marnie. My first day, if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, but my first day is usually spent just running around and meeting everyone. It kind of just gives me a sense of accomplishment in the game. It's like just one task to kind of chop off my list. I hate having it up there. A stranger, hello. Don't remind me. I just live out here alone. Yeah, I just hate having the introduction thing here. See, we still need to get 8 more people. And off the top of my head, like, I just don't know who those 8 people are. Like, do I have to... I'm not sure if it counts, like, Mayor Lewis and Robin, because you technically already met those people. So I don't know if it counts them, so if talking to them really matters or not, but I don't know. I didn't mean to come back here, but it's alright. So we're going to go back this way. I want to try and forage. If you get your foraging skill up, when you chop up trees, they have a higher percentage of dropping seeds. And honestly, they just drop seeds all the time once you get your foraging skill to a certain point. And it's not like crazy high. I think it's like it might just be level 1 foraging. Maybe level 2 foraging. But when the trees drop seeds, you're able to use them to make food. Anything I can throw away? Throw away the fiber. Fiber is always one of the first things I drop if I have to drop anything. It's just so easily accessible and not as valuable as, say, wood. And it doesn't take any energy to actually harvest. Like, using your scythe or swinging a sword doesn't seem like it uses energy. And if it does, it's such a minimal amount that it doesn't really show up in your bar. Let's see. Yeah. But if I swing my pickaxe, yeah, you just see a little sweat jump up from the bar. So swinging a scythe and a sword uses absolutely no energy. But when I use my pickaxe, it does. I guess any of the heavier tools. So normally I try to keep 1 of everything I find. but starting off within the first couple days, because shells are easy to come across. Those clams are easy they're easy to come across. Daffodils, same thing, easy to come across. Not much of a hassle to get. I'm gonna make a chest so I can stop carrying this stuff around. We're gonna keep the seeds in our bag because we're gonna use them first thing in the morning. Alright, we're gonna call it a day, go to bed. Like, look at that. I sold 2 clams and I got 130 gold. So it's just that's, you know, that's essentially 2 more potato seeds. I'm not going to use them I'm not going to buy them right now, but you know, it's just something. Any extra cash is good in this game, to be honest. So we'll go over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to put the cauliflower and the potatoes in the same slots. And then we'll do the beans down here. Oh, it's not going to let me. Hold on. I want to try and organize my farm starting off as much as possible. Just set myself up for success there. I do tend to kind of just like let things go wild. So I would like to have an organized farm starting off. If I start off organized, I might be able to keep it organized, is what I'm essentially trying to say. Forgot to watch TV. Oh, it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Usually on rainy days, I go to the mines, but I don't think I can go to the mines yet. This is just an advertisement to buy another backpack from Pierre at the general store so you don't run out of space so quickly. And Willie wants to give us a fishing rod, so we're going to go right to the beach, get the fishing rod. I'm going to go up here and grab these daffodils. For those of you who have already played the game, and you know what I'm talking about, one of the reasons I like to save everything, one of everything, is that it makes it easier when doing the community center. For those of you who have not played the game and have no idea what I'm talking about, at some point, it's like 3 to 5 days in, Mayor Lewis wants you to start working on the community center. And it's essentially just like one giant scavenging quest. It's get X and bring it to the community center. Alright, Willie. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind. A month out on the salty seas. Oh, from a month out on the salty seas. Sorry guys, quarantine kind of has me forgetting how to read and talk. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. There's good water in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Heh. That's what my old poppy used to say anyway. Alright, we're gonna catch a fish real quick. Usually takes us a couple seconds for the fish to come, especially with the first rod. You kind of find yourself waiting for a solid amount of time. Well, a solid few seconds before anything bites. Alright. I think once you get the fishing rod, you get a quest. Well, let's grab one of these guys. Let's see. Quests are usually posted on Pierre's shop. Let's, oh, cookie. Sweet. Oh, I didn't get it. Sometimes you get almost immediately after you get the fishing rod, you get a quest that says, bring me, X fish. I think on my last playthrough, it was bring me a smallmouth bass. And they usually pay a solid amount. It's like 130 gold usually, like 150 gold, anywhere between like 75 to 150 gold for that kind of quest. Starting off, as the quests get harder or the items get more expensive, obviously, the higher the reward. But if I were to say sell a largemouth bass, like, I wouldn't get 130 gold. So it's worth it to hand it in to the quest giver, as opposed to just selling it at the shop or putting it in the box at the farm. We're gonna go up there after we catch a fish and get that wild horseradish. Whoa. I had to concentrate for a second there. That was like my Moby Dick. Alright. We'll go pick up this horseradish. And then honestly, we're just going to go chop down a bunch of trees. I don't want to go this way. What am I doing? Yeah, getting wood in the beginning is really important. Like, for example, like I said before, opening up that bridge by the beach, it just brings you some solid extra cash. But having a lot of wood on hand, like, it's good to help you upgrade the house and build your buildings as well. That way, when you want to decide you want to open up a silo or an animal house, you don't have to spend the next 3 days that you're playing to farm all the wood. You just have it on hand, makes life a lot easier. I want to keep the horseradish and the daffodil and the clam. So the reason I'm keeping them is because, like I mentioned before, that community center, these are items that you need in the community center. So it's just an easy way for me to cross them off the list and not really have to worry about it. So let's clear out this farm a bit, chop down some trees. Yeah, since I've been locked up in quarantine, I've been playing an immense amount of video games. So, honestly, I just can't wait for everything to go back to normal. As much as I like to just sit around and play video games all day, because it's pretty sweet, I would like things that kind of go back to the way they were. And I can isolate myself on my own turns and not have it be a government mandate. But playing video games is a solid way to pass the time in quarantine. Or lockdown. I'm not technically in quarantine. But a quick hats off to all the nurses and other essential employees, doctors, food store workers, all of them that are, out there and keeping things running so that we have some sense of normalcy and protection while this is all kind of going on. Police officers, military, yeah, everything that's open. Anything I missed. We have to show them some appreciation. There we go. It takes so long to clear out this farm. When I get to it, I'm mostly going to use bombs to do so. You can craft bombs, but you can also buy mega bombs from... There's a dwarf in the mines. But you do need to be able to speak the dwarven language, and in order to do so, you have to get 3 or 4 scrolls from the mines, and they're kind of just random drops. Oh, that's not the right weapon. There we go. They're kind of just random drops. I've also gotten some from artifact worms as well. I don't know if we ran past... we didn't come across any yet, and if we did, I missed them. But artifact worms stick out of the ground, and you hit them with your hoe, and they drop either artifacts or books for the... Oh, now I'm exhausted. It's alright, let's eat this cookie. There we go. Look at that, we have like 2 more trees that we can chop down now because I ate that cookie. All because I was digging in trash cans. But those artifact worms, like I said, they drop either artifacts or books, and you can give them to to Gunther at the museum. And Gunther gives you something that you're able to speak the language. But that's kind of a spoiler, so I'll try and do that as little as possible, but to be honest, I'm really bad at not giving spoilers. People hate asking me about movies, because I'll tell you the entire movie from start to finish and give away all the main plot points and twists. I'm that guy. And I don't do it on purpose, I kind of just forget. Mostly because, like, I don't care about spoilers myself. So if someone spoils something for me... Oh man, I almost didn't make it. If you get too tired, you pass out. And then you wake up with, like, half energy the next day. And it's just majorly inconvenient. But mostly, I don't care about if things get spoiled. I just have fun going to the movies and watching something. I really don't care if anything gets spoiled. Oh man, we're out of energy, so we're gonna have to call it a day. See, this game is kind of all about return, and you kind of have to watch things like your energy and your output. You need to make sure you're buying the most profitable crops, because if you don't, you end up sluggish at 7:50 at night when you really have until about 1 a.m. to actually 2 a.m. to before you actually pass out. So I kind of just lost some time. But alright guys, we're going to end it here. We're going to see if anything leveled up. Oh yeah, level 1 foraging. Oh, so what I was talking about earlier with the trees dropping seeds. I can now craft field snacks, and they will help me run out of energy less. So I'm excited about that. It's a good way to keep your energy up while you're doing work. But Alright guys, thank you for watching. Keep an eye on our channel later. We'll be releasing a Doom video later today as well. And we'll be posting twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Subscribe and make sure you comment. And I'll see you in the next video.